guys, shut the fuck up. Austen Tayshus is gonna tell you the Christmas story. Or what's known in the recording industry as a quickie B-side.
The date is December 24 in the year 0. The place, Palestine. The scene is a dusty road. The road from Nazareth.
Well, how the fuck would I know if it was named after the band that had a #1 with Love Hurts? Do I look like Glenn A. fucking Baker? Okay, we look up at the sky and what do we see? A big bright star is shining down on the tiny village of Bethlehem. Astrological science informs us today, of course. This was undoubtedly one of the first recorded manifestations of Halley's Comet. The real one, not the 5-watt fucking fuzzball we got this time around.
So Joseph Kreidt, a poor but humble carpenter, comes slipping down the road leading a donkey. And on the donkey sits his wife, Mary, and their 3 children, Ezekiel, Ellie, and Darren the spastic.
Now, Joseph is sorely troubled, and not just from trying to wind his watch on from BC to AD, for Mary is heavy with child, and the child is not his. Not only is the child not his, but Mary's got a few kangaroos loose in the top paddock. She reckons the Holy Ghost slipped it to her. Well, you can imagine what this does to Joseph's self-esteem. I mean, talk about a hard act to follow. Is God gonna be well hung or what? Joseph, Joseph, cries Mary. I'll be doing all that dialogue in English, I should point out. In reality, they spoke a form of Jippo. There's not a great market for comedy monologues in the Hebrew vernacular. You might have seen Hebrew writing. There's a lot of it on personalised number plates in Melbourne. Looks a lot like John Howard's teeth. Joseph, cries Mary, my water's broken! My water's broken! This is pretty upsetting for Joseph, and not a lot of fun for the donkey either.
I must find some place to have my baby.
Joseph is tempted to reply, what about between the legs like everybody else? But just then the Lord gives him a sign. Actually, it was a neon sign saying, Bethlehem, Hutel, Muttel. Neon was practically in its infancy in those days, and all the E's were out. It's a bugger of a letter in Hebrew anyway. So Joseph fronts the bloke at reception. Oh yeah, I'd like a room for the night. Harbour view, colour TV, waterbed. You must be joking, mate, he reckons. I mean, it's fucking Christmas Eve. And move your donkey! I got a busload of Japanese tourists coming in. So they're fucked. No room at the flag inn. Well, just then along comes a good Samaritan, smiling with his beatific smile, his face aglow with the love of his fellow man, just like in a Christian Television Association commercial. The unctuous bastard. See that place up there, he reckons? The 3-story tuck-pointed mud brick with a 5-car garage and in-ground heated pool. I live there. You can rent the manger out the back. Of course, we don't use the term manger to denote a tiny shithole anymore, with kind of dirt floor strewn with straw and animals clucking, mooing, and shitting everywhere. We might call it a barn or a chook house, or a Vietnamese restaurant. Joseph winks at Mary and says, get off your ass! A touch of prenatal levity that didn't go down any better with her either. Ezekiel, Ellie, get to work, boil some water, spread a clean sheet on the floor, and don't let Darren dribble all over it. So they do as they're told, and Joseph sits there on the sheet with his cup of tea and watches Mary have the baby. Now, the Hollywood version always shows Mary flat on her back, surrounded by adoring cows, horses, sheep, and ducks, all drawn by Walt fucking Disney. In real life, she would have used the squat position, which, as any third-world mother of 12 will attest, is quicker, easier, and safer, if we exclude the possibility of the odd cobra or mongoose taking up residence before the knees can be pressed together. Unto us this day a child is born, says Mary. She's a bit of a pretentious bitch. A boy child. Not another fucking retard, says Joseph. And what's that fucking line around his head? He's the Son of God, says Mary. Well, Joseph falls to his knees. But Mary reckons it's a bit soon yet. Could he wait till morning? Fair crack of the fat. And what shall be his name, she asks. Trevor, says Ezekiel. Greg Matthews, says Eli. I sort of fancied Jesus, says Mary, after the cook in Bonanza. Well, you're all fucked, says Joseph. I've already sold the naming rights. Henceforth, from this day on, he shall be known as the foster Son of God. Anyway, the name of the cooking bonanza was Hop Sing.